African Cultural Festival, Macufe, kicks off in Bloemfontein today. The 10-day arts, culture and music extravaganza is once again expected to attract thousands of revelers. Let's cross over to our reporter now, Palesa Moeti, and she's there. We'll find out a bit more from her. Palesa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Leanne. We are coming to you from Naval Hill, right here in the city center of Bloemfontein. Yes, like you said, Macufe kicks off today here in the City of Roses. It's quite a chilly morning, I must say. It's really not, the festival kind of weather today, but hey, the show must go on. We are joined now by the organizer, Ben Moseme, who's going to tell us exactly what to expect throughout the next 10 days. We know that last year alone, over the weekend of the main festival, it attracted about 120,000 people from all over the country. So we just want to hear a little bit more on what people can expect to get from Macufe this year. Ntate Moseme, thank you very much for talking to us this morning.
Good morning, Palesa. Good morning to the viewers.
Tell me just what is Macufe bringing to South Africa? Because it's not just a Mangaung event, it's actually a national event, also international event. So what is it bringing?
As you've touched on the element that Macufe is an international African festival hosted here in Mangaung by the Free State Provincial Government. We are 21 years old this year, so there is a lot of fireworks that will be happening. We've got a lot of international acts like Brandy, we've got Tiwa Savage, we've got Joe Thomas, one night only with Joe Thomas, which will be at the Old Grace Event Center on Thursday the 11th or the 10th of October. We will be starting off with these activities of this morning, which is the official launch. We're moving into the Tsepi hip-hop event this afternoon that will start at 3 o'clock at the Old Grace Event Center. And on Sunday, we've got one of our signature events, which is the Macufe Gospel. That's where you see most of our artists, a lot of talent coming from the Free State, so we're moving into the arts and craft market, there by Macufe, opposite the Civic Theatre. We'll have Umoja as part of the homebrew. There'll be a lot of homebrew activities. That is where we bring the development, so that is part of the infusion into the 21-year celebration of Macufe. As you know, arts and culture is about developing our talent, it's about positioning the province and making sure that we put our talent out there in the market. On Wednesday, we're going back to the Old Grace Event Center. That is where we're going to have the comedy. Chris Mapane will head the show. It's going to be something out of this world. I've already touched on the one night only at the Indoor Jazz with Joe Thomas. He is going to only perform on Thursday at the Indoor Sports Center. So it's very, very important that you get your tickets. Tickets are selling from CompuTicket. How can I skip the divas? The ladies will kill me. South Africa will be on my case. The divas is on Friday. We've got Zonke, we've got Brandy, we've got Tiwa Savage from Nigeria. This is an African inclusive event, so we will never leave our sisters and brothers from all over the continent. So Tiwa Savage will be in Bloemfontein. She will also be performing on Saturday at the Macufe Main Festival, joined by Amanda Black. I've already mentioned Zonke. She's also doing two shows, both the Divas on Friday and the main festival on Saturday. We'll have Brandy also doing two shows. And we've got Prince KB, we've got press, our own press, we've got Semito. It's going to be something out of this world. The baby is 21 years. She's matured, she's independent, she's able to fight and look up to any challenge that comes. The finale of Macufe, the Macufe Cup on Sunday, that will be at the Free State Stadium. Kickoff is at 3. It's a Khompela factor. Remember last year, Ntate Khompela won the trophy while he was the coach of Kaizer Chiefs. So the trophy is at Naturen as we speak. It is on the way coming down with Bob Stake in the week. And we will see Bloemfontein Celtics, Siwelele Samasele, taking on the defending champions Kaizer Chiefs at the Free State Stadium. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be glitz and glamour. And not to forget our talent on the Miss Glamorous. We're going to have Miss Glamorous on Sunday, the same as this coming Sunday, the same Sunday as the Macufe Gospel, and that will be at the showgrounds.
Okay, Ntate Museme, just lastly and very briefly, security is also a big factor when it comes to Macufe. What are the arrangements there?
Obviously, there will be strict closures. You go to www.macufe.co.za. We will be on the SEDI with Ntate Lerato Lengau this morning, who will be talking about the security, the road closures, etc. But at the Old Grace Event Center, please, 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 our revelers, you don't bring cooler bags, you don't bring camping chairs, no weapons, no recording devices except your cell phones. At least there is some allowance there with a cell phone. You can do selfies and red carpet moments. Like I've said, let's behave, let's not drink and drive, let's have fun. It's the arts and culture. Let's go to the arts and craft market. Let's follow our homebrew program. Everything is on the website, www.macufe.co.za.
Ntate Museme, thank you very much for your time. That is all we have time for at the moment. We are going to speak to the MEC for Sports and Culture in the Free State, Mayor Mathaboleto, but that will be just in a bit of time, not immediately, but in a few minutes from now, when you guys come back to us, we'll hear a little bit more about Macufe, what it means for the Free State as a province. You know, it's the Department of Sports and Sports, Arts and Culture that will be hosting this magnificent event, which is seen as a major tourism attraction for Mangaung. But with that, it's back to you in studio.